Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel. So thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now this may resonate with your situation or perhaps someone in your energy. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now if you're interested in a more personal reading, please check out my description box, and it will give you all the details. All right, so let's see what Spirit has for us today. All right, we have acceptance here. This is the number 4. Number 4 talks about stability. I feel like this is also some sort of helping hand. So somebody may be accepting some sort of charity, okay, aid in some way in order to be stable. Okay. And we also have sovereignty, Queen of the Moon. This is number 41. 41 goes to a 5, which talks about change. So somebody may be accepting that someone has a higher status above them, okay, or has some sort of, I would like to say, control or domination in some sort of way over them. So we have the number 4 and the number 5. And again, 5 talks about change. So I feel like this person just recently, elevated in status or elevated in their career. And someone here needs to accept that. All right. So let's find out more. All right. So what do we need to know about this situation for the collective? What does the collective need to know? All right, we have libation. This is all about donation, pray, religion. Okay, so you may be receiving help from, a church, a community of some kind that's religious. All right. We also have third wheel. Yeah, so this is a third party that's helping out this person. Okay. This is the number 58. 58 goes to a 13, which also goes to 4, which talks about stability. 37 goes to a 10, and 10 talks about closing out a cycle for a new beginning. Okay, but I feel like whoever this is that's accepting or has accepted some sort of help from some sort of religious group, religious community, whatever, there's a lot of distrust involved in this. Okay, we're going to find out why. We have memory here. This is the number 20. 20 goes to a 2, which talks about peace, balance, harmony. Okay. This is also about remembrance, reunions. Okay, so this could be possibly a church or some sort of religious group that they had dealt with in the past. Okay, that they may have accepted help from. But they may not have realized that over time, since the last time they dealt with this group, that this group has changed in some way. All right. Yeah, and we also have homeless, which is number 53. 53 goes to an 8, and 8 talks about success and victory. So I feel like whoever this person was, okay, that received some sort of aid or financial assistance, whatever, from this religious group, okay, this religious group they dealt with when they were younger, possibly a child, okay? But again, this group has changed since they were a child to where they are now. But at the same token, this person would have been homeless, okay? So it's almost like they had no other way to deal with the situation than to accept this assistance, even though there was still a lot of distrust there, okay? Or feeling of distrust there. All right, so what else do we need to know about this situation for the collective? What does the collective need to know? All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. So this may also be, again, where their family grew or raised them in this community or this religion or what have you. All right, we have the 8 of Pentacles as the obstacle. All right. So I feel like whoever this person is that, was on the verge of being homeless, was not working at the time, okay, which led to this financial strain that they were in, which had them have to reach out and accept any kind of financial assistance or living situation that they could, because they really had no other option at this point. Okay, we have the Two of Wands, so there was a lot of lack of planning involved in this situation. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Cups. All right, what else do we need to know about the situation for the collective? We have the Knight of Swords, King of Cups. We also have the Ace of Cups. And we also have the Death card. Okay, so I feel like someone's father figure here may have passed on, okay, quite some time ago. So it's almost like they didn't have anyone to rely on, or it could be that their partner may have passed. My condolences for anyone that has gone through that. All right, they may have solely relied on this person's income in order to stay in this home. However, with this person not working, and if this person transitioned, okay, or relocated or whatever, they had no foresight that this was going to happen with the Two of Wands, okay? And now they're exhausted because they know they have no other real option other than to accept whatever charity or donations that they can get. And they kind of just have to be happy with whatever they're getting, because they may have, children involved, all right? They don't want children to be homeless, that's how children get taken away, unfortunately, right? But I do feel like whoever received this donation or finances or whatever it was, okay, or a place to stay for some of you, there's a lot of distrust here. So we're going to find out what this is all about. All right, so tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Why is this the obstacle? We have the Judgment card, King of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups. So whoever your person was, okay, or the father figure of the children, take it how it resonates, was the one who wanted to be, the breadwinner, the one who, brought everything into the home. And, they said that the collective here really didn't need to be working because they were going to take care of everything. But that, in fact, was an illusion with the Moon card. All right. So tell me about the Two of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so this was someone that, the collective thought that was a solid offer, that wanted to have, a family with them, a Ten of Cups, marriage, kids, a house, the picket fence, right? The dog, maybe, because there are dogs in this picture. But this person said that that's what they wanted, but then somehow either they transitioned, okay, in life and passed away, or they went towards new love. For some of you, they went towards a third party, okay? But for some of you, this person actually passed away. All right, so tell me about this Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. So in the past, this person pretty much took care of everything most of the time. Like there may have been a month or two, that the family may have struggled a little bit or had to, maybe not get the extras that they would have gotten, every other month because, finances were a little short. But for the bigger picture of the situation, whoever this King of Cups energy is, they did actually take care of the financial needs of the family. Okay, so tell me about this King of Cups energy. We have the Tower and the Star card. Yeah. So I feel like for a lot of you, they unexpectedly, passed on, which is awful. And now we have, a mother figure and their children who can't afford, a mortgage or food or the electric bill or water because they were relying solely on the father figure's income, and now that's gone because they have passed over. All right? So tell me about this Ace of Cups. What is this about? We have the Devil, Ten of Swords, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like someone here felt like they were trapped in this situation because they were financially bound to the family. So whoever this father figure was, okay, that may have passed over or again went to a third party, because in most of the situation here, they went on to a third party. For a select few of you, they actually transitioned to the afterlife, okay? But this person, was very burdened financially in taking care of the family. I feel like there was no will, okay? There was no funds for the funeral. Like, this is a really bad situation for anyone that experienced a loss, okay? To this person, of this person. All right, so tell me about the Death card. Yeah, see, I'm getting third party. For most of you, this is a third party situation that they were actually giving some of the finances to. So wherever there was some money short, on a specific month, it was because they were giving that extra money to a third party. Okay, what else do we need to know? We have the Eight of Wands, and we also have the Justice card here. And I feel like whoever the collective is found out about this third party and communicated to them that they were in fact married to this person, this King of Cups energy. And the collective here was going to do whatever they needed to do to work on their partnership. And I feel like whoever this third party was thought that the collective was deceiving themselves, okay? That this person that they married did tell them that they were leaving their spouse for them. And they actually intended on doing that. Because again, there are certain months where they made the third party a priority over the family. But I feel like a lot of you were not aware of this. Okay. So what is this Ten of Cups situation? We have the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and we have the Five of Cups. So a lot of you are in grief, again, especially if this person decided to leave you for a third party, especially when you have children with this person. There's really only so much you can do legally, there's only so much you can get legally, from this person through the courts, all right? And a lot of you now have to figure out what you're going to do going forward. All right, so tell me more about this religious group, because that's what I'm more curious than this is just the backstory. Okay, so what's going on between the collective and this religious group or organization or whatever? What's going on there? We have the Two of Swords. So a lot of you are very hesitant with this group. You feel like things are not what they seem, okay? Or it's very like materialistic, like they do everything they can to receive finances here. Excuse me. We also have the Two of Cups. So, it may be the place where you and your husband or ex-husband had gotten married, okay? We also have the Hangman here, all right? So a lot of you, it's almost like when you're there, you're remembering, you know, the fond memories you and your husband or ex-husband at this time, okay? Experienced there, okay? And it's almost like keeping you frozen in time. But I do feel like with the King of Swords, that you are going to have some sort of advisor, legal advisor here that's going to assist you. This is someone who's also going to protect you. Okay, so tell me more about this religious group or organization. Okay, so there's a lot of oppression. All right, 10 of Wands. So I feel like whatever this religious group is, there's some sort of ulterior motive is what I'm kind of getting with them giving you this charity or this place to stay or whatever. It's almost like they're using it as a way possibly for, you know, the two of you to not get divorced. It's almost like if this is a specific religion, they don't agree with divorce. They agree with once you get married, that's it. You're married for life, no matter what. So I really feel like whoever this religious organization is has a very certain way of looking at things, and they're a little more open to accepting a third-party situation versus you getting divorced in this situation. Okay? That's what I'm going to say about that. Yeah, especially when it comes to the King of Cups. Because I feel like whoever this King of Cups is also a member of whatever this religious organization is. All right, what else do we need to know? There's going to be some sort of incoming communication with the Page of Wands in regards to this third party and your person. Okay, so what's this communication going to be about? Okay, so these two are now wanting to get married. Okay, the third party and your potential ex-spouse. Okay, that they're in love and they want to be committed to each other. All right, and a lot of you just you're just the wounded warrior here. You're just kind of like, all right, so what was I if, you know, we have kids together and we spent, say, 10 years together, or some of you 20, 30, 40 years. Now all of a sudden, you know, you want to marry this other person and make them a solid offer. So where does that leave me and the children, right? Yeah, because we have the Empress here. So it's you and your children. Where does that leave us? How do we move forward with the Three of Wands? Like, what do you want to do? Because we're married. And I do feel like with the Page of Pentacles, this person is also wanting to get some sort of divorce so that way they can remarry this third party. All right, so what is this religious organization or whatever saying about this whole situation? Let's find out what they're saying. They're saying that you need to take the time to think about it. Okay, you need to reflect because you took vows is what I'm hearing. Okay, with the Four of Swords. We also have the Magician. Is there may be a way that the three of you can work the situation out? Okay. And we have the Four of Wands. They may also be suggesting that you, your husband, the third party, and the kids possibly all live together or live next to each other, okay? So that way, you know, there's no divorce, but there's also no, but this person can still be with the third party, which I feel like both of you are very resistant to with this Three of Swords energy, okay? I feel like both of you want to go out on your own with the Nine of Cups here. 9 talks about closing out a cycle, right? Or transformation in some sort of way. And I feel like most of you are just ready to go your separate ways in this person. So what is this religious organization going to say? Okay. Yeah, they're going to say, okay, well, we've helped you out financially with the Two of Pentacles, right? We helped you get through a hard time with the Page of Cups, right? We helped out you and your children. And now you just want to end, right, being part of our community. Okay, so it looks like they're really kind of standing their ground because they'd rather you just be in some sort of pretend situation. Okay, and it not be what it actually is. Like, they're not willing to accept that, but they're willing to accept the illusion of it looking like you and your husband have a happy family, right? They're willing to accept that, but they're not willing to accept the two of you getting divorced. Because to them, you guys took vows. And they see that as, not a good situation. And now it's like they're trying to throw back at you that, we helped you out, get through a hard time, and now you want to go and get divorced, which is against whatever we believe in. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I feel like whoever the collective here is just going to get mad and just find help elsewhere. Because with the Five of Wands here, there's really no way to resolve, in your opinion, this conflict with this religious group. Because I feel like you are not on the same page as whoever this religious group is at this moment. You guys don't share the same views, and you're not willing to accept, continuing in this group if that's what they would rather have you do, is pretend happy versus actually be happy. So a lot of you are going to eventually reject any kind of financial support, or if they put you in some sort of housing, whatever the situation is, you're really going to just reject that and find a different way. Some of you may even end up relocating with the Six of Swords here in order to move to calmer waters and be out of this environment. Because I feel like the collective here does not feel that this is acceptable in their life to their standards, and that's not the way that they want to live. And that's just really how it is for the collective. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.